well, and he said sure. Like, come on.
Okay.
This is pure pandemonium that Matthew is causing.
I
love
went
it.
live on the YouTube.
How much
All
of that did
right.
we get?
No, I just went live.
Oh, okay.
I'm just checking to see what Tay's saying in the chat. Insider knowledge just cooked your ass, Matthew. Dog, you have either lost a chromosome or have extreme CTE.
They're rightfully flaming him. Honestly, it could be both.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Well, if we are live, I might as well start this off. Welcome back to the
God, I did
Dark
not say
Horse
I was
Slugging
ready.
Association. It has been a tumultuous trade deadline week, and we are starting week 8 today with a game between the Royals and Sluggin Heat. I am Benjamin, and I'm here today with my partner.
I'm Brandon.
I'm anticipating a pretty good game.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, I'll say you go. You got it.
We're anticipating a pretty good game here today. The Royals, if I'm not mistaken, I don't have the spreadsheet in front of me. I apologize today. The Royals are coming in atop the Hater Conference, I believe.
Tied, yes.
And Sluggin Heat still trying to recover on a 2-game skid since trading since the trade. I'll say it like that since I can't really remember right now. But they're looking to get back to 500 and possibly find themselves in the playoff race once again.
Absolutely. With a win here, Sluggin Heat could really get themselves back in the race. The Royals at 5-2 are looking to try and cement themselves as a top team, not just in the Hater Conference, but also in the league as a whole. You're right that the trade that Sluggin Heat did has caused them a little bit of a slip, but against the Royals, I kind of wonder how the matchup is going to be like. I mean, having Boomerang Bro try and lock down all of these Boomerang Bro and Pink Yoshi try and lock down all of these slap hitters that the Royals have. I think it's an interesting matchup for them. And then they have Blue Pianta and Blue Dry Bones to provide some power on the offensive side. So
indeed, and it looks like Spivey is going to be starring Boomer Bro. I don't remember if he was starred a few weeks ago when he played his first game, but if you remember that first game, again, a disastrous 10 showing in that one. So I'm pretty sure GM Spivey is looking to have some production today from Boomer Bro. Meanwhile, Blue Critter is going to be starred for the Royals today.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting. I think Blue Critter is the best player on this team. Blue Critter and Daisy have done a great job in that middle infield. You just got to wonder if the slap hitters are going to be able to escape the wrath of Boomerang Bro and Pink Yoshi on these in this game.
Indeed. I usually don't see a lot of this happening when I call these games. Who do you got winning this one today, Brandon?
It's hard. I mean, it's really hard to pick against this Royals team who have, we didn't think that they were a good team coming into this, but they keep winning. I mean, they've only lost to the Toadstool Titans. And there's one more that I'm missing. They're 5-2. What's the other game that they lost? Oh, they lost to the Warp Zone Warriors. But I mean, they've been able to get the job done, so it's really hard to pick against them. But also, this Sluggin Heat team, I mean, they have the power to, I think try to escape them. So I'm going to pick the Royals, but I'm not going to be surprised if I'm wrong.
No, yeah, I think here, in this specific game, you're on a 2-game losing streak. You're trying to get back into the playoffs. I think Sluggin Heat are going to answer the call. I think they're going to win today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Boomerang Bro could really pop off and prove that he belongs on this Sluggin Heat team. But I think that the Royals have a really good recipe for the slap hitting team that has failed the past few seasons. Mushroom Cloud, one of the worst teams of all time, trying to put together the slap hitting team. The Royals pretty mediocre last season, or if I'm remembering right, last season. But I mean, they've they've really put it together, adding Blue Critter to this squad. So, I have an opinion, but I would not be surprised if I'm wrong.
Another one of Ben's classic tangents. I'm watching Spider-Man 3 right now, as many people know. I did not know that, like, if you heated sand, it turned into glass until I saw Spider-Man 3.
Oh, really? Well, I guess you were young whenever you first saw it. So
I was 6. I saw it in theaters because of it's Spider-Man 3. I did not know that.
I'd wager that's about the average time, if not earlier than normal, when people learn that sand is turned into glass.
Like when heated, because like you would think, well, the game's starting.
Luigi's Mansion. See, we got Dixie leading off for the Royals, or for Sluggin Heat. Whoops.
Good hit there in the left field. Get her to first.
Comes the infamous Pink Me Brannon. Perhaps one
this
of the
guy
most...
sucks.
Yeah. One of the most controversial figures, to say the least. Base hit for him,
but he gets Dixie Kong to second. We already have first and second loaded. Peach with an RBI chance here.
Little Orby challenge for my professor knowers out there. I went back and watched his videos. It's something so satisfying about hearing him.
I've been putting
scream
it.
about
Funnily
being
enough,
bad
I
at
put
the
his
game.
videos on for white noise,
Mm-hmm.
specifically like the Lucia ping pong videos.
Oh gosh, that one was so funny. My favorite is his the Wii Sports Resort basketball. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Strikeout
Peach.
from Peach. Insane. So it's going to be up to the starred Boomer. This could be scary for the Royals here.
Absolutely, he gets a charge hit right here. I mean, he's looking for it.
He is charging it.
Oh, slap hit. Oh no!
And no, they're going to get out with nothing.
Oh, but the fall off from Boomerang Bro is something to behold.
Boomer Bros really just disappointing play has been a story for Sluggin Heat thus far after making.
That's just crazy, the difference between him on the Warp Zone Warriors last season and today.
Or just
like
okay.
Oh!
2 strikeouts in a game?
Both by Piantas.
Pianta
Crazy
on Pianta
stuff.
violence.
Great hit by Purple Toad. Oh god. Oh, let's see if we can get another Pianta on Pianta strikeout here.
No, but it looks like we will get a double play.
Mm-hmm. Not particularly close. The Pianta's not very well known for running or doing anything athletic other than hitting and throwing, so. Which I guess that just leaves running if we're talking about baseball.
So a 0-0 ball game at the top of the second. Good hit there.
Yeah, I'm surprised Blue Critter wasn't able to make a play on that. Just over his head, I suppose.
Blue Boner up to bat.
Oh, there's the play we were looking for.
And there's a double play. 3 double plays thus far.
Yeah, we got a great little defensive battle going. I think we've had, 3 hits all game for both of these teams?
I think so.
Something like that.
Yellow Pianta looking for revenge now. And he will not get it. And Blue Pianta is going to stay at first, considering how slow he is.
Yeah, I don't think he was making it to second on that hit, even with it hitting the back wall.
And that will end the top of the second. Blue Toad calls it. And he's going to be the first one up to bat.
Yeah, I think this three-man on deck crew of Blue Toad, Olivia, and Blue Critter should be able to put together some offense for this Royals team, I hope. Takes a ball inside. Olivia, one of the few left-handed players. Boomerang, bro. Man, he is just not. This is not his day today. Oh, I say his Blue Critter, another lefty comes up.
Yeah. Blue
Yeah.
Critter's coming in now. This could be dangerous. No outs.
Oh, Peach.
Oh, another double play.
What a snag by Peach.
We have had a double play in each top and bottom of each inning. Insane game we're seeing today.
Yeah, these teams just want it, but not on the offensive side on the ball, but rather the defensive side.
Yes, and Boomer Bro ends the second inning. We are still scoreless. That's what we like to call a barn burner.
Yeah, but instead of the barn being like, on fire, it's like kind of smoldering in a very unsatisfying way. But, it's still on fire, so you have to like give it its props in that regard.
It's funny. Thus far today, the only consistent hitters I think have been me's.
That's true. They've done a pretty good job of getting on base.
And another double play.
Yeah. The people behind them just got to be able to place their hits a little bit more accurately. It's been pretty brutal trying to get anything out of the infield.
Here comes Brannon.
Yeah, well.
And well, of course, he's the one who ends the me hitting success. And we are still scoreless. For those of you at home who are partaking in the Dark Horse Slugging Association drinking game, where every run is a shot, I'm glad you're still sober.
Your AA group will be very proud of you. I know mine's been getting on my case for only winning by 1 run every game.
And if you had the under in this game, congratulations. I think it's hitting.
And if also you had the call sheet line on me saying spectacular, you just won $1 billion.
Well, one thing to note right now is there will no longer be a double play in each part of this game. It is impossible to get one now, as Yellow Pianta gets out, and we are still scoreless.
This is one of the games of all time.
Yeah, we're about to reach the halfway point of this game, and there is still no score.
That won't help.
And Peach doesn't make any change.
See if Boomerang Bro can use his power here. Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh. We are on the board. Boomer Bro, in his first real action with the Sluggin Heat, finally gets one over the fence, and he breaks the dry spell in this game. It is 1-0.
That's exactly the kind of thing you want to see if you're a Sluggin Heat, or not, excuse me, not Sluggin Heat, Royals fan. Nope, Sluggin Heat fan. I gotta get my
You had it right the first time, man.
Ooh, close play at first. Just something to try and break this game open, build some momentum. Obviously, that previous previous at bat was not what you want to see.
And you got to be happy that it's Boomer Bro. There's been lots of talks about how that trade is gone and how Boomer Bro's been playing, but you got to love that to break this game wide open, it's the guy you traded for.
Absolutely. It puts, I think it puts a little bit more comfort in the Sluggin Heat fans. Oh, that drops because it hits the tombstone.
And both runners are on.
Let's see what Pink Yoshi can do with this.
End the inning. So we have a run, ladies and gentlemen, but we get one of them.
Will one be all it takes? I'm trying to think if we've ever seen a 1-0 ball game in the DSA. I really doubt it.
Purple Toad gets on.
We did have a 3-0 game earlier this season. The Royals over Sluggin Heat. So the last time these teams faced off, it was pretty similar to this.
We might be getting some runs here. Who knows? We got 2 on base with an RBI chance here from Blue Toad.
Blue Toad is that Toad. I mean, oh, not the
He's
fun.
bunting. No, there's no way, and it goes foul.
It's actually pretty good with the Pianta.
We're punting. We're bunting right now.
Oh, the shell! Oh, the shell hit
Oh,
the
it
Toad.
worked. It worked. But Toad
did
got
move
hit
him.
by the. So a sacrifice bunt there, mostly because I think Toad got caught up in the shelling.
I know. If there
But
was
we
a
have a
little bit
runner.
more, oh, go ahead.
We have a runner on third now. Oh wow.
Yeah, good job by Red Pianta recognizing the sexy play that was about to take. Oh, whoa. Oh, that's foul.
Oh.
Pickoff. You don't see the third base pickoff very often.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
His,
It's not going to be there. You gotta hope for the power-up, I guess. And the Royals get nothing.
This is awful. That's the situation you needed to score in. I mean, that was exactly what you wanted. You know, having a runner on second and third with 1 out.
The good news is they're only down 1 run currently. And it doesn't look like Sluggin Heat is going to be very explosive on offense today. So they still have time to catch up in this game.
Right. Is that going to drop? No. Great hit by Dixie. Pink Me Brandon up the middle.
Good power-up usage, but Dixie Kong's going to stay at second.
Yeah, I think she might have made it to third. I think that's worth considering. I think it worked out just fine, though. Is it gonna? Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
just barely foul. If that had fallen, that would have been huge for Sluggin Heat. But a good hit regardless, and base it.
Oh, Dixie's going!
Dixie's going to go.
Oh, no! She's
Oh,
not
no.
Oh,
She's
got
out. Oh, no. If she just stayed put, would have had bases loaded. But here comes Boomer Bro. This is a chance to extend the lead.
Wow,
And
this
it's
is gonna drive in at
fall.
least one.
Brandon's going to go home. Brandon will make it, and Peach will stay home. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, great buddy toss from that outfield to prevent Peach from getting home as well. You could see the hold up sign go immediately as soon as that buddy toss started happening.
And again, it's Boomer Bro. He's really had his coming out party today.
Is there something that I missed about Boomer Bro?
And Peach gets in. And now it's a 3-0 ball game.
And that boo item caused Drake to just kind of sit there, waiting for the ball to reappear. You know, these players don't really have object permanence when it comes to the ball.
And it looks like Pianta's going to call it a day, and Daisy is going to come in and pitch for the Royals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's not getting over.
Great play by the gang of Toad and Drizzy, I believe. Yes.
and it will be 3-0 halfway through this game. Well, actually, no, never mind. More than halfway through this game.
Do you see what's on the TV in the GM locker or GM viewing room right now? Seeing Photoshop with some very strange pictures of them. Oh
What's
my
going
God.
on here?
Jersey bomb. You don't see that very often.
What is that? Wait, what just happened?
Drake hit a home run.
You're kidding.
No, just straight over the.
You told me to look in general, and I missed a
Great
home run.
move.
What's wrong with you, Brandon? Daisy's gonna get the second. So that blows this game wide open. It makes it a bit closer. Again, the Miis have been hitting incredibly today. We have a home run from a Mii, and my! There's no way. There's no way. Oh my goodness. That would have been electric. That would have been the most electric Mii inning I've ever seen ever.
Yeah, I was wondering if the broken tombstone out there would have caused any chaos, but it seems not.
Here comes Yellow Pianta.
Let's see if the shell will do anything.
Oh!
What?
Buddy play.
That is the farthest buddy play I think I've ever seen.
You know, you got to be upset with those last two hits just a little bit. Those could have been to tie the game. And you do not want to see a strikeout here. You do not want to see a strikeout here. You know, you get a regular out, and it's going to stay 3-1, but the Royals are on the board.
Right, I mean, you can see the cracks starting to form in this Sluggin Heat defense, but, you know, I think a little bit of that can be attributed to BABIP luck rather than, you know, true performance here. And also Drake home run, surprisingly.
Any Mii home run is a surprise, to be quite honest with you.
I think the JT Mii is the only one that I wouldn't be surprised about, but even then.
Well, that was certainly something. Blue Critter gets hit with the power up, but Pianta's slow ass will get there. Pianta took in his sweet time to get there.
Yeah, he went to tag up, didn't realize that the fireball was coming. The tombstone blocked the green shell from hitting Blue Toad.
Daisy with her star pitch there. And no object permanence problems that time. As the Royals get out of that half inning real quickly, as they're going to try to tie this game up nearing the 7th inning.
Yeah, quick 3 outs is exactly what they needed to try and put some pressure on the Sluggin Heat team. Blue Pianta kind of wearing out on the mound right now, so.
Good catch there by Pink Yoshi. And Blue Pianta is getting a little tired. Blue Toad comes up to bat. Good hit there from Toad. He's going to get on first.
See what Olivia can do here. That's driven deep. I don't think gonna escape the wall though.
It did not. We've gotten a lot of close calls and some home run calls today from these Miis. Just an abnormally good hitting game for them. Blue Critter, he's going to try to tie this game up. And I don't think he's going to do that.
Oh!
What a close play. Very good throw there from basically the hero of the day from Boomer Bro.
If it was anybody at shortstop other than Boomerang Bro, Blue Critter was going to be safe there. And I mean, I think that speaks to just how good of a fielder the Boomerang Bro is. Great sexy dive by
And
Blue
if you're the
Critter.
Royals here, you have to get out of this inning. You have to get out of this quick. You cannot let the bleeding get any worse. You're down 2. That's manageable.
Right, yeah, and especially, if Daisy has to get pulled too, I don't really know who their third pitcher is going to be. That really poses some problems for their defense if, things could go from bad to worse here. Speaking of bad to worse,
You gotta
Boomerang
survive.
Bro.
You gotta survive Boomer Bro. You have to survive Boomer Bro.
Oh,
They
great play by
did.
Drizzy.
Just one more out, they can try to tie this game or even win it. It is not outside the realm of possibility.
Oh!
That's exactly what they needed. Exactly. So now they have a chance to extend or even win this game. All they need is 2 runs.
Let's see what Drizzy, Daisy, and who's the blue me?
There's no way. Is this gonna fall? I don't think it is.
No. Oh no.
Blue Pianta's tired. Daisy up to bat.
Let's see if he can hang on here.
And it is looking dire. It's looking dire for the Royals. This is it. They need 2 runs and 1 out.
Go Felix. I hate to be a homer, but I love Felix. Oh.
And that will do it. Sluggin Heat gets back in the win column.
Wow. I mean, this is. I'm glad. I'm surprised. I'm not surprised to be wrong. Like I said earlier in this game, I mean, Boomerang Bro, showed his mettle. Showed that he's finally able to provide for this Sluggin Heat team. And
yeah, Matthew Moran, eat your heart out. He is the MVP of this game, Boomer Bro.
Certainly not a guy worth 3 first-round picks, but let's talk about Diddy Kong.
But still, a very low-scoring game today. 3-1 was the final. He only needed 80 to win MVP for this game. Pink Yoshi got some cardio today.
I'm surprised that Pink Yoshi didn't show up more in this game. Didn't make a sexy play. I think only got 1 or 2 outs.
Yeah, that's rather surprising.
4 outs.
If this is what the MVP stats look like, and this is what this spreadsheet looks like, I'm gonna see what the other spreadsheet looks like here, because this is a bit underwhelming. Ooh, oh wow. I don't think I've ever seen a 5. I didn't know that they counted them in 5s.
The strikeouts are 5. I believe that's why. Yeah, I mean that was certainly a game. I think you would want.
That was one of the games ever played.
Yeah, I think you want more than 30 from Blue Critter and Daisy, your captain. Yeah, I think that.
Yeah.
They just got to go back to the drawing board.
Indeed, but that is a huge win for Sluggin Heat. It puts them back into the playoff race. They're back at 500. They're going to be 4-4 after this one. And for the Royals, it might jeopardize their first place standing, depending on how the other games go today.
Absolutely. It gives Toadstool Titans and Critter Crew a little bit of breathing room. Obviously, they'll still have to contend with each other, but, the destiny for first place is in Toadstool Titans' hands for sure. And if not Critter Crew has a chance as well.
Indeed. Well, that's pretty much all I have to say on this matter. Do you have anything else you need to add, Brandon?
No.
Well, this has been Game 1 of the Dark Horse Slugging Association Week 8. This has been Benjamin.
I'm Brandon.
Thank you for watching.